One final look at the data that can be found in macroeconomics for business. This time, we're going to look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So for that, we're going to skip to page 44 in the book. And what we find is table 1.18, labor force statistics. Again, some good information there in the table. And it tells us down here the source is BLS, the employment situation, December 2016 and December 2017. So we could go directly for the employment situation, probably if we were to Google it. But let's click into the BLS website, Bureau of Labor Statistics. It's just bls.gov. We're going to come over here to economic releases. Click on that. And let's just go to the latest releases. We're going to see up here the latest release is the employment situation. But in the off chance that it's not the latest release, under major economic indicators, you can come down here and you can find the employment situation. Click there. Here's an employment situation summary. That's going to give us some information. It's not going to give us the direct data that we want if we're trying to recreate that table or get similar information from that table. For that, you want to click here, Employment Situation, Summary Table A, Household Data. You'll see it again gives us over time a bit, but civilian non-institutional population, civilian labor force participation rate. If we come back in here to our table, we see that that's pretty much what we're doing. This table is a subset of this table. The last row is not in the labor force, not in the labor force. Okay, so as with all of the other websites that we've covered in this series, great information to be had at the BLS website. I would encourage you to dig around, look around, familiarize yourself with macroeconomic data, knowing the numbers, the context, not knowing them specifically necessary, but having an idea of the ballpark of what's roughly a good number, what have we seen historically, a very valuable thing to come out of a macroeconomics class with.